Hey, launchers. So, what I wanted to talk about today was persistence. We hear it so often as a key element to truly receiving and doing everything we may desire to do is to be persistent. One of my favorite quotes is if you persist, you cannot fail. And it's very true. But what is also true is that a lot of times we use words without truly grounding the meaning of the words of that we're using. We just use them kind of as a word. So yeah, I know if I persist, but what does it mean to be persistent? How do we truly live the word persistent or will to make it happen? And I call it the persistence recipe because there's really only three things to knocking down and notching down what persistence is so that you truly can embody with the word. When you call on your persistence, when you call on your will to move forward and know that your made for more life is there and available to you, and you have the power to make it happen, and persistency is going to be what gets you there. Majorly a big part of it. There are other ingredients, but it is a huge part. So, what does it mean to be persistent? Well, there are the three elements. And the first element is believing it is possible. Now, sometimes it's about, believing, even though you don't see, you don't have the physical examples in front of you. But that's okay because when you believe it's possible, I love when I look out the window, I know that everything I desire already exists. It is out there for me to reach, to find, to get the path towards. I know it's there, so I know it's possible. So that's the first key element that you know in your heart of hearts that what you want to create is possible. And if you look back on some of the greats, I mean, like an Elon Musk, there were things he did that hadn't been yet necessarily done, and yet he knew it was possible. Tapping into that true belief that what you want for your life, that you want to create, that you want to be, that you want to embody and build of your own is possible. So that's number one. The number two is that it's worth it. That you truly, this is where we connect to our why. Why is it so fundamentally important that you achieve what you want? That you don't let other people's, let when they've lost persistency and they haven't been able to do their dream, don't let their defeat become your own. That you know that it is worth it to you. What does it mean to you? Your why, your layers down that say, no, this is something that I truly know that if I were to achieve would bring abundance to my own life, to my family's life, that I could retire my parents, that I could, for me, buy my sister the animal shelter, the no-kill animal shelter she wants. Those are things that I know that when the tough days, I know it's worth it. I totally can say, okay, I see it, I know it exists, and I know it's worth it. And when you combine these two, then the third one makes it a little bit easier that you believe you can do it, that you know, remove the stories of why you can't and change them to why you can. And when we have the I believe it's possible and I know it's worth it, it really helps balance that you believe you can and you must do this, that it is your birthright, that you are made for more and that nothing is going to stop you. And if you can really understand, so when someone says, hey, persistency is king, they're right. But now you know what it means to be persistent, to tap into the vibration of what you want, to know it's possible, to know it's worth it, and to know you can and must do it for yourself. I hope this little tidbit helped you, and I hope you've made that great connection to understanding what persistency means, just how powerful it is to help you get where you want to go and what you want to create and achieve. I know you're a launcher and you won't give up because I know it's there. I know you can, and I know it's worth it.